Kenobi's corner, Kenobi's corner, Kenobi's corner. Da-dum-dum.
All right, man. Starting super late today. Welcome to Kenobi's Corner.
Super late
Kenobi's Corner style. Almost 2 hours late, man. Come on. Okay, maybe an hour. An hour because you get
probably closer to like 40 minutes.
Okay, closer to 40 minutes. 7 hours late. Welcome, everybody. My name is Eric. This is Jonathan. We're here to talk to you about comic book movies, fantasy, sci-fi, and everything we find interesting in between.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. What was that about?
Hello. Yeah, man. So a lot of stuff is happening, but I think I'm more excited about these movies that are coming out this week.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's
a lot of stuff.
It's definitely a B-movie weekend, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Again, not like the B-movies that you don't like, but which Cody.
Did you already say what we're about?
Yes,
dude.
Listen.
I don't know. I'm distracted.
Yeah, obviously. Put your phone down. Where's your Switch? Did you bring your Switch?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Even more so distracted. So we got some B movies coming out this weekend. We got some trailers to review and talk about. One of the big things is we both saw Kong, not together, separately, and separately we have our ideas on it. And one person may like it more than the other, and it may not be the person you're thinking about. So, man, let's jump in. Feet first.
First of all, can we acknowledge the fact this is our 50th episode?
50. That's how it went out with 2016. I forgot.
Yeah, dude, you can't do that. Remember, we talked about this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so new sound for 2017, whatever that is, yet to be known.
Yet to be determined.
But whatever that sound is, we inserted here. 50 episodes. Dude, it's ridiculous.
That is pretty crazy, man.
I'm glad we made it this far.
Me too. I thought for sure I was going to choke you after 20, but I'm glad we've made it.
You know. I'm sure at like 75, you're going to be beating me down like, you stupid son of a... It's over.
John, that would be a hate crime, and I love you.
Aww. Thank you, Eric.
There's too much love in this room right now. Okay, we got to get somebody else in here. This is getting weird.
We'll just get talking about stuff then.
Yeah.
Can we...
two times over? 2 times? We're talking about 2 things? We're going to flip mode? You're doing a flip sign with your hands?
We're going to flip the 2 things that are listed on our notes.
Okay. You want to talk about the Women of Wonder. Or just one of them, at least.
The Woman of Wonder.
Oh, at least the one woman.
The one woman of wonder.
Yeah.
Or Wonder Woman.
Yes. The official origin trailer? I don't
know what the hell they're doing.
Okay, Warner Brothers, listen. You decided to make a Wonder Woman movie. Good on you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm excited. Everybody's going to watch it.
I feel like you need to get a lot closer to your microphone.
I feel like you need to not tell me how to talk. But there we are. We're closer. Actually, you know what? I
don't think you're even closer. I think you just moved the screen closer.
Actually, my goal has been to make John laugh hard enough to where he starts coughing.
I almost die every time. Damn it! That fit in the car. I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be real bad."
This is it, guys. Oh, man. Tell my wife I love her. Yes. Okay.
Move it up a little bit.
You're doing these hand motions. Just tell me what you need.
Right there.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
Perfect. That's beautiful.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see the squiggly lines now. Before I couldn't see them. So you're good.
Okay. So let's start from the beginning. All right, everybody. Welcome to Kenobi's Court now.
Bastard. All right.
I just wanted to make a lot of cut points for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. So we're starting over now.
It's
all staying in. Damn it. Okay, so...
Wonder Woman trailer. Origins trailer. Who the hell knows? They gave us like 30 trailers for Suicide Squad, so why the hell should we expect anything different?
They were looking at each individual character in Suicide Squad and giving us
it doesn't matter.
Fast cuts, and this is the Joker, and this is Slipknot.
I thought that was like all making up for a really crappy movie.
Yeah, I didn't know like all those were gonna also be included in the movie itself in the title.
Yeah.
I thought that was like some cool like little special effect thing that they created just for the trailer only, but apparently not. So we got like 45 minutes of the movie just with introductions, and then the rest of it was pretty much bullcrap.
Yep.
So here with Wonder Woman and these origins, what'd you think, man?
I'm really excited for this movie.
But
the first things that I think are going to annoy me are already starting to come to light with this latest trailer.
The music.
No.
Oh.
I hate that stupid song. That song is stupid.
It's a good song. I think it's grown on me.
Yes, I know it's grown on you. I think it's just because of the visuals of Wonder Woman there with the song.
No,
it's the only reason.
They only introduce the song when they start throwing down the Whataburger sign. And if you're not from San Antonio or the Texas area, Whataburger's W's are definitely Wonder Woman W's.
Yes, and Whataburger had them first.
Yes.
They've had them since like the 70s or something, right? Like
before there was ever Women of Wonder.
I don't think that was before.
No. That's totally
definitely
off.
This new Wonder Woman logo. But dude, man, the fake accents by the other actresses, in fact.
They're not all British?
No, dude, it wasn't even a British accent.
What was it?
I don't know. They're trying to like match. I feel like they're trying to just match Gal Gadot,
Mm-hmm.
however you say your name, because she says it different every time apparently
Godot.
too. I don't know. She said it Gadot in an interview that I watched because it's Israeli, so that's what I'm doing.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. So whatevs. Anyway, Gal.
Gal.
I feel like they're trying to match her accent or something. Like it's a different accent. It's not British or I don't know. I can't put a finger on it. Like what exactly it is. Do you want to watch the trailer again so you can see what I'm talking about?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay,
I'll trust you.
All right. Well, when you'd watch the trailer again?
I just watched it a few minutes ago, and I guess I didn't see that. Dude, you got this ear. Some people say you got two of them. For like these sounds, because you said it in Logan about the overdubbing. Maybe because I know I'm slow at some things sometimes, and maybe my hearing is slow as well. Because I thought everything matched up perfectly, and you're like, no, wait, everything's off at least by a millisecond. I was like,
Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just like my background in music and listening to things.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to be on time for that stuff.
Yeah, dude. Okay, honestly, part of what it was is that when I was in high school, my friend became a sound engineer.
Oh,
you know, and it wasn't anything prestigious. It was like really like low level sound engineer. Mm-hmm. But I always thought it was really cool, you know. So he like taught me how to listen for things, how to for the mixing and tones and all that stuff, you know. So it's amazing how crappy this podcast sounds because
you're like he taught me so much.
I should be so much better at it. I guess it's just I want to get the podcast out. It's done. It's over. Let's go. Let's do it.
And that man's name was Rick Rubens. No, legendary music producer. But Quincy Jones. No.
No, I mean, but because of that, I think I just listened to all those things a little bit more. And I mean, even when people are talking, like just the accent and how their voice sounds and what they're doing with it, like I just pay attention to all that stuff too. Like I don't know, I guess I'm very auditory. I'm an auditory person.
I think,
and it pops out like as soon as you start the damn trailer, it's like that fake accent right away. Like it's like hitting you like a ton of bricks, and I don't like it.
Okay, I can see they threw the accent on that kid because maybe they couldn't find a kid with her same accent. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, mommy, what is this? A sword?" She didn't sound like that, but that's how I do it there.
No, it's not even the kid's accent though. It's the
the adult. You're like, oh, the kid's accent is on point, but the adult. See, I don't even know. I think I'm more of a let me just take in all the scenery and I mean it looks nice.
Yeah,
they made it to Minas Tirith. Apparently, that's where they're at because it's huge mountainside village. Oh man, but that's not what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but
I mean, I'm really still hopeful for a good movie, right? Like, I don't think. I don't know if I don't think it's Robin Wright's character that's talking. I don't know who's character it is it's talking.
Oh,
but
the overdub, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But the rest of the movie, I don't think is going to focus around that person. So I'm still excited for it, man. Like, I can't wait till that one comes out. I mean, it's still not super close. So it's just, I don't know, man. I just don't hope I hope they don't go the way of Suicide Squad and just start showing a bunch of stuff over and over and over again.
I don't think they will.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, I think,
like the third trailer.
I think we really just got to stop watching a lot of this stuff because it really is something that we really get in deep. And that's something that we're going to talk a little bit about later about the movie we just saw and the things that we had with that. So, I don't know. We'll talk about it then. But
cool. Anyway.
I think we're both excited to see it. June, it drops. So, got a couple more months.
Yeah.
So,
dude, there's so much stuff this year. It's amazing.
I know.
Super amazing.
Was it this past week? No, it was the week earlier. It was International Women's Day. But this week, we're heavy loaded on the comic book women. Atomic Blonde came out. And the
trailer came out.
The trailer, yeah, you're right. The Red Band trailer came out. It was teased a couple weeks ago, but they dropped the Red Band trailer, and it looks freaking crazy, man.
Yeah,
definitely. The way it's shot and the way it feels kind of feels like a female John Wick. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I get that about it. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how it's gonna be. Like,
yeah, I mean, and usually these types of stories wouldn't be in our wheelhouse, but just looking at it. But if you didn't know, it's based off the graphic novel "The Coldest City." It's written by Anthony Johnston, who did, I think he did Wasteland, and then it was drawn by this guy Sam Hart, and he did the work for he did the drawings for Judge Dredd.
Okay. Nice.
For the Dredd comic that also then became a movie, Dredd, which was awesome. If you haven't seen Dredd, it is not like the 90s version Judge Dredd. Not at all. No, I am the law. It's none of that shenanigans. It's legit.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then also, if you didn't know about that, Raid, I think we talked about Raid a couple times. Raid and the Raid Redemption, and then Raid 2 Bernthal. Kind of had that kind of same thing, like drug dealer at the top or drug lord at the top of the building, and they had to kind of like fight their way, kind of like boss battling it away all the way up.
Gotcha. Yeah,
kind of cool. But definitely check those out if you haven't. But this one definitely has it's set like Cold War era. A lot of great cast members in it.
Yeah, like it's a crazy cast.
James McAvoy, Charlize Theron first of all, James McAvoy, John Goodman. It has, what's his name from Civil War and all the Captain America, the doctor, the bad guy doctor.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like a little purple character in the Marvel Lego.
Oh, is he? I didn't even know.
Yeah. I forget what his name is.
You mean, you're talking about, oh my God.
I know, John.
I don't even know. Anyway.
So yeah, great cast. We don't know that little man's name, but he's definitely a menacing presence. So it's super high-packed, action-oriented, it looks like. Really, really cool. Like just the music and the scenery looks awesome. Just the way it's shot, man. I think it just looks like it's gonna be like one of those really just fun action romps. I haven't read the source material, but it looks cool, and it's definitely one of those like I definitely would like to get into.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the movie just looks cool overall. I don't know. I guess I'm just not fully sold yet on Charlize Theron being
what.
Like an action hero.
John, shut your dirty, filthy man mouth.
No, I will not. I mean, I can, and you can take the rest of the show.
Ready,
here we go.
Okay. After Mad Max Fury Road, which should have been called Mad Furiosa Max Road, because she definitely said more lines, 1, and 2, she definitely carried most of that film. Yeah. Okay, you can open your mouth. I just need to get that out.
No, man, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I might be being overcritical, just because of how like freaking crazy John Wick is. Now that you put that comparison in my head, and I don't know if you can top that as far as action goes. Because, dude, it's like that action looks freaking real, man.
Yeah,
like they did a damn good job of making everything like super flawless, and everything looks real about those movies. Like
she's really taking punches, and it looks like it's her. Like
but I mean, when you look at it on this one, it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the other one.
Yeah,
like it looks like punches are being pulled, and they're using old school camera tricks to you know. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, hitting
the shoulders and whatnot.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Still though, pretty exciting, and the movie looks really cool. So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well, cool, man.
I'm excited. I'll watch it either way whenever it comes out.
I am too, man.
Okay, cool. Let's
so
move
quick
on.
stuff. Let's do some
quick news.
All right. So, word on the street. It's out on the streets. I don't know. I just saw it there, picked it up, wanted to throw it out in everybody's ear. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I guess in one of the latest interviews that James Gunn had, he was like, "Yep, definitely going to happen," but I don't know if he's going to be attached to those, or he didn't know. So it's definitely out there in the universe. Obviously, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they got a couple things going on. They're filming Infinity War. You know, what's going to happen with that story. We haven't even seen Part 2 yet, Volume 2, and Infinity War is already, like, in full swing of filming. And, man, like, I feel like they started it pretty recently, too. When did they start shooting Infinity War? Was it in February, or was it in this month? It was pretty recent, right?
It was pretty recent.
I don't think they could be done with shooting, right?
Nah.
Well,
not even close.
They're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
So, excited about it. Yes. It'd be great to see it continued on, but like, who would you think would be a good director for the Guardians?
I don't know, dude. It's tough to like call one for that, man, just because he did such a good job. But there's other people who fall more into the normal conventions of like, or that type of director. Because when you think of like James Gunn movies and you look at all the rest of the stuff, like his entire body of work, this is not the type of thing he normally does.
Yeah.
You know, so like, I don't know. I thought it was a great choice, because kind of like departing a little bit from other directors that have been doing this kind of stuff, and you know, but I mean, they've been hitting home runs with everybody they get to direct these movies. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, who knows? Who knows who we'll get? And I'm just, even if it's somebody different, if it's him, awesome, great. I know he's got a good track record of doing stuff, and if he's not, then it'd be great to see what kind of thing they bring to the next, you know, for the next one, like Thor, bringing in Taika Waititi, and like nobody ever thought like that's going to be the person who's going to direct Thor. You know what I mean? Like kind of out of left field, different type of director, and I mean, we've yet to see it, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good, man. It looks promising. So.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see Edgar Wright. Like, he started Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And they I don't know what happened, why he was, you know, creative differences. I'd like to see his portrayal of like Guardians of the Galaxy, because I think it's kind of out there.
Yeah.
And he's kind of out there, and just kind of like continue.
It seems, with the way that James Gunn set it up, it seems like it'd be more Edgar Wright-ish. He could pick up where James Gunn's leaving off. Yeah. And it would feel okay. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Who knows?
Yeah, man. Still exciting news. Speaking of exciting news, bam!
Yeah. What? Go for it. I know you've been distracted this whole time.
I have been, because I'm looking at
you're not even paying attention to anything I'm saying. You're just talking stuff. Other mess. Go ahead. Bust into the subject, because I know that's all you've been doing.
Busting into the subject?
Busting into the subject.
Gross. Slated 2018 Octubre. Can I say that?
I don't mean, I don't know how much, if it's official.
I don't know if it's official, but it's officially official from the Exhibitor Relations Twitter account. You know, they're out there. They're doing box office-y stuff. They were stating that Venom, October 5th, 2018, is in the books. It's out there.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to get a Venom story, like a legit Venom, because Topher Grace's Venom was terrible. And I know it wasn't Topher Grace's fault.
Yeah.
You know, it just shouldn't have been him.
Yeah.
One. Two, just the whole way they did it, was just, ugh.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, you're terrible. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't apologize. No, you don't need to apologize to that movie. That
Okay.
movie was terrible on its own.
Yep, with the
And all by its own merit. So,
with
no.
all the jazz music, and I love jazz. You know, you love me some I love me some Whiplash.
Yeah.
But I really would like to see a Venom reiteration happen.
Yeah.
You know, with with the new Spider-Man with Tom Holland, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I don't know, that's exciting to me.
I mean, I'm just curious to see if they'd have any involvement with, like, the Marvel side of things, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's what's helping out the new Spider-Man movie, the fact that it's coming back and it's with all the people. So, I mean, dude, if it can go that way and be part of, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe and be Venom in there with it, even if it's coming, like, from the Sony side of things, but damn it, man, that'd be freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, man. I really want to see where they're going with that. Because, man, they're even already Alex Kurtzman. He's set to be the director of it. He was writer of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the director of the Mummy reboot. So we haven't even seen the Mummy reboot yet. But I don't know.
We're going to watch the Mummy reboot.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know.
On the fence still, huh?
Mission Impossible, the Mummy, you know. So I don't know. We'll see,
dude. That'd be cool. I mean, what can we do? We can keep an eye out, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's
keep an eye out for the rest of the stuff coming out for this.
Yeah, over a year and a half away. Nobody's even said anything else about it. We got this one thing that might even be a rumor. Who knows? Could be fake news. But it's out there.
That's what we are now.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Beep, 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 beep. But yep, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, first news on it, so we'll see what
first
happens.
news,
we'll see where it goes.
Next news.
Next news. Next thing. What are we talking about next, Eric?
Is it the Captain America thing?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Captain America.
Chris Evans, in a recent Esquire interview, stated that he's out. He's out. He's like, I'm done. He's done with Cap playing old Stars and Stripes after Infinity War. So, I mean, I thought he was going to be done after Civil War, to be honest.
You really?
Yeah, because I thought the way Civil War was going to go was they were going to kill him. Bucky was going to take up the banner of Captain America, spoiler alert, and like the way he does in the comics. And I thought that was going to go that way.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know where they're taking this stuff, you know? I mean, there's so many stories, there's so many things they can do, so many things from every single era. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I don't really know where they're going. I don't know what he wants out of the character. I don't know if... With movies, I feel it's a little different, right? Like, I think in comics, they end up doing some of the stories that they do because that character can be there forever, really. You know? It's somebody drawing it. Different people give it its voice. Different people draw the comic. They can take... They either need to evolve that character or they need to kill it off or do things with it. Mm-hmm. You know, so with an actor in movies, like it's very different, you know? That actor's not going to play that role forever. That actor's not going to be that age forever. That actor's not going to be able to do those kind of things forever with that type of thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like we just saw Logan and Hugh Jackman being like, done, out. This is where it ends for me.
I feel like Chris Evans is a young buck, though, man. Like,
how old is Chris Evans?
Who knows? 40?
The internet doesn't know for sure.
Do you know internet? Beauty and the Beast.
$35.
Ugh.
About to be 36.
That's upsetting. Aren't you 35 about to be 36, John?
No, damn it. But I am only a year younger. So.
Yeah. I'm 34 about to be 35. What? And okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I can speak from experience. He's getting older. Mm-hmm. It's not the same anymore. But damn it, man, I mean, he's still got some good years in him, but
yeah,
I mean, the movie has just started filming, right?
Yeah.
Infinity War has just started. By the time the second movie, whatever that is.
I definitely think he has like 3 more in him. But, I mean, that's not my call.
Yeah.
I know.
You never know, dude. I mean, you can get tired of doing the same thing over and over, too. Like, and who
That's
wants
true.
to be that buff for your entire life? Like, having to work out that much.
Right. I guess you're right.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, maybe they'll bring him back, and then he'll be like the Hell Hydra series. Well,
Or something.
or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Since we're talking about Chris's, can we move on?
Yes, move on.
Okay. Chris Hemsworth, in a recent story, stated that because he didn't get a call for Civil War, he thought he was fired. But just momentarily. I thought that was pretty good. But I think that's even more so like how awesome that they put out Civil War Team Thor.
Yeah.
That's even better. Yeah, that gives it more weight to that, I think. And
Dude.
I think it's awesome.
It's so good, man. Like, they give him something to do, I'm sure, during the break.
Oh, for sure. Dude, like, and I really, really like all the little promos that they have coming out for Thor and all the little scenes that they've been showing. I mean, it looks super good, man. Like I'm hoping that they keep it close to the chest like they have been. Not a whole lot has been coming out. The little bit they have shown is pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
So I hope they still keep going that way.
Dude, heck yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just excited for that movie. It's funny that Chris Hemsworth thought he was fired, though.
I know, man.
It's so goofy. Sounds like a Chris Hemsworth type of thing to do.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway. Okay, moving on.
Last bit of news.
Last bit of news. Last major bit of news.
Oh, yeah.
If it's true.
Dude, that's a bomb, though, man. I feel like...
I don't know how to feel about it. Because they're trying to reboot The Matrix. Or it seems like they're trying to reboot The Matrix.
Yes.
It seems like they're already in talks about rebooting The Matrix. I don't know how to feel about that, man. I love that movie. I love that movie.
Okay, yes. As much as you love the movie, how much are you in love with Reloaded and Revolutions?
Not at all.
Right? That's like you really, really love a third of something.
But
that means it's 2/3 more terrible than anything else.
Can we say half? Can we count the Animatrix as its own little thing? Because the Animatrix is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of collected short films, but it's really good.
All of the Animatrix was amazing.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you break it down into those, like, 4 things, then I like half of it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But those 4 things weren't directed by the Wachowskis. So they really... I mean, it's canon.
were.
It's canon, but it's not... It's not really included in the series.
Yeah.
So.
But, I mean, yeah. I mean, either way, though, I don't want to see the whole thing rebooted. Like, okay, you can't get Keanu Reeves back. Like, that's done. But those movies, like, the way it ended, there's still possibility of additional story coming out from there, right?
Yeah, I can see them doing like a soft reboot, like maybe continuing on from Neo's story. Like, okay, that cycle has ended. He's being absorbed into it, and then they have a new person coming in to be the one.
You can even bring back Keanu Reeves as a giant floating head.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
You just got Power Rangers on your mind.
Oh, damn it, that's
Bryan
true.
Cranston.
Damn it. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
That's exactly what it is.
Damn it. You're right.
Okay. What do you think? Like, what... They could have done 2 and 3 so much better. I mean, the mech suits were awesome. That was a cool scene, I think.
Yeah.
But I think just the overall story of it and...
Dude, it wasn't... Yeah.
Like, okay, the highway scene I hated. The underground...
That's said to be like one of the best scenes in the whole thing. Which is funny. I don't know. I'm not in love with that scene. I'm not in love with anything in those other 2 movies. Mm-hmm. The other 2. But
yeah.
I
think because the first one was really... It was so dark and so gritty. Like, dude, it was just so like good. The Matrix was just a dirty place.
Yeah.
With the tinted with green.
Dude,
But
but that was awesome, and I love the way they played with that, man.
I think,
Like,
man, it came out of left field. Like, I don't think anybody was really expecting it to do as well as it did, and then it came out of nowhere with this awesome story.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah.
man, okay, this is going really well. Let's brighten everything up. Let's put vampires and werewolves in the mix and make it amazing. What? No, you got ghosts, vampires, werewolves,
all kinds of stuff.
everything, which is super weird. But I it could have gone better, man.
Yeah.
I think if they realize how moviegoers experiences now with series and franchises that are out there, they could do a really great story. I just hope they don't screw the pooch on this one.
They're going
One,
to,
because that's
man.
inappropriate, and
They're
two,
going to.
yeah. There we go. We got him.
Damn it.
Damn it, he's gonna cut that out. Damn it. So
Yeah, dude. I don't think there's any way they're gonna be able to recreate the original. Like, they can they can probably make a good trilogy if they make, the 3 movies. I'm sure they can flesh it out so that it's gonna be pretty good for 3 movies worth of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think overall they'd be a little bit better than the original series, just because the last 2 in the original series are not great.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything's gonna be able to touch the Matrix, like the original Matrix from 1999.
Nope.
It's
Sacred.
sacred.
And they do a hard reboot where it's like everything is gone.
Yeah.
Well, in the article that we have listed from the Hollywood Reporter, they're looking at Michael B. Jordan for the lead.
Yeah.
So, which he did awesome in Creed. He was.
Oh yeah, he was really good in Creed.
Yeah, and even though the movie as a whole was terrible, I think he was a good Johnny Blaze. Not Johnny Blaze. Johnny Storm. Fantastic Four.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Four Stick.
Yes. Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the better things about that movie overall. And I like those other actors too, which really sucks because they were not good.
Yeah. It was just a weird movie, but I still watched it.
I know you did. You're ridiculous.
I know. Well, right on, man. The B movie week, like we were discussing earlier. Next week, I'm not going to see it this weekend. I'm going to see it next weekend, and I don't think John will see it this weekend. But the Belko Experiment is coming out. James Gunn's other child in the movie world about a office. It's an office setting, but like it's pretty much Office Space meets the Hunger Games.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
I was trying to
Battle
think
Royale.
Yes,
Yeah.
Battle Royale. That's exactly the one that I was thinking about.
Yep. That looks interesting. I'm excited to see it. We'll probably review it next week.
Yeah. Whenever you watch it, we'll talk about it for sure. Because I know you're excited about that one, even though it's not really in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
It's not really part of our thing, but I know you're excited about that one,
Yeah.
so definitely.
Well, I don't think I'm going to see this movie, even though we've been talking about it for a while.
What?
I don't know if I'm going to see it this weekend, but I know you will.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
For sure I will.
You're
Beauty
gonna
and the
see
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
I'm excited for that one, man.
Were you listening to the soundtrack today?
Yes. I
did that go?
messaged you about that.
Yeah, you did, and I saw it, and I was like,
I had to stop. Because the soundtrack itself was spoiling everything. I was like, what the freak? This
what
is
do
the
you
whole
mean
movie.
it's spoiling everything, man?
It's the whole movie, man.
You've seen the movie before.
I've seen the movie. It's the same movie. So, I mean, literally, it's the same movie from, I guess, reviews that are already coming out for people who've already screened it and stuff like that. So, I mean, we'll see, man. I'm still excited about it. I still want to go watch it. Like, I still like that movie a lot. So, we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. A little bit of a dipping our toe into the fantastical. So, just dip your toe in there.
Yeah, just a little toe dippage.
In the realm of the fantastical.
Yep. I know we haven't been there in a while since Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah,
we haven't.
Fantastic Beast, dude. Well, and then on top of that, so like that's both of those are coming out this weekend, and then man, we're just gonna have a lot to watch, man.
Oh shit! Tomorrow's Iron Fist, man.
Iron Fist comes out tomorrow.
Totally forgot.
We post this on Sundays, so hopefully by Sunday I'll probably be like knee deep in Iron Fist.
Yeah. It'll be wrist deep in some Iron Fist. That's for sure.
You had to take it to the next level, didn't you?
Hey, we're already there.
God.
I was just reintroducing you. Yeah, man. Oh, man, I'm so excited. Like,
Yeah.
I've stopped watching everything for it because I'm just like, boom, tomorrow. I might even wake up early. Nope, that's false. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, you won't do that.
to start watching it.
I mean,
maybe
but
I'll
you
watch
get out an
one
hour
episode.
earlier than I do, so I'm sure you can be
that's
like
true.
3-4 episodes deep by the time I get home.
Oh man.
You'll be really deep in that fist.
See what you did?
You took it there first.
I stopped.
All right. Anyway, so we'll talk about that next week for sure.
Yeah.
So hopefully talk about it. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
We probably won't talk about it all, but
Maybe we
we'll
won't.
probably make it through half the series at least.
I'll probably finish it before Monday.
Okay, well, I mean, shoot. If that's
And
your
then-
prerogative.
Yep, I thought hurricane season was over.
Well, we're getting all sassy with each other now. All right,
Yeah,
anyway.
but let's talk about the thing that we did watch that we will know for sure that we did watch completely. Well,
Yes.
okay, maybe I didn't watch it completely. 'Cause
Yeah, man, I don't know what you were thinking.
I know, I'm dumb. But Kong Skull Island. There, that's how you say it all together, John.
Yes, I know, I'm sorry. I failed. I failed at life.
We watched it. It happened. Let's review non-spoilers first. And then
Non-spoilers first?
How about just, okay.
Okay, non-spoilers first.
What'd
I
you think?
loved that movie.
You did.
Yes, I liked
Okay.
it better than Logan, and I know that's blasphemous to you, and I know you don't want to hear that, but
You already said it. You can't take it back.
I can't. I'm not going to take it back either. I liked it better than Logan.
Okay.
It just, I mean, Logan was. I'm not dissing Logan. Logan was a really good movie, and it's probably one of the better ones of the X-Men series.
Except
that
all the
I like out
sound
there.
was off and
Except that, yeah, for some reason they decided to re-record every single line of that movie in the studio. So, which is fine.
Did
know,
you
whatevs.
see that scene of Hugh Jackman
Yeah,
like
you
recording
showed it
the
to me.
sound?
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
You're like, yep, that's exactly okay. They're about a second off of all of his grunts and his wailing.
It's not even about being a second off. It said you could, like, the way it was just mixed in. Because, dude, so many things do that, and the way that one was mixed in, it just was not great. Like, this one was a complete opposite to me. Like, you know, it feels like a lot of it was ADR also, but mixed in beautifully. Like, beautifully done. Like, why couldn't they do that with the other one?
So what should they have done? Do you think? Do you think they should have went out and just filled an empty, like, recorded an empty forest? And then recorded feet sounds.
No,
And
it's not about that. Like, I mean, sometimes you do that. Sometimes you use the ambient noise. Sometimes it's just the way you mix it in so that it sounds correct for the environment. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, different techniques, different things you got to do. I'm not a professional at that. Maybe someday we'll be. Let me dream for a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe someday I will be. but yeah, man. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, this was a heck of a lot better. But I mean, overall, the movie was just better to me. Like, it was just a good movie to watch. Like, it was fun. Logan was very heavy. Like, Logan is very much like, okay, you know what you're getting out of that story, but damn, the journey to get there is like, you're gonna go through some stuff emotionally, you know, to get to that place. And this was like more of the stuff that I enjoy. Personally, I've talked about it here on the show before. I go to the movies, I just want to have fun. I want to have a good time. Like, I want to enjoy it. Like, and there's certain times where, yes, like, being a little heavier, being a little, you know, slower, being a little more toned down, like, is great because that's what you need out of that movie. But in this case, I did not need that out of the movie. I just wanted some, like, action. Like, you know, show me some helicopters being smashed up. Show me some explosions. Show me some crazy stuff going down. And it delivered, dude. It delivered on every single part that I thought it needed to deliver on, which is freaking awesome. Like, so I don't know. I'm telling everybody, like, go watch it. If you get a chance, just go check it out. So
Right
I don't
on.
know, man. What did you think about it?
I enjoyed it, but I think I had too high expectations because, although enjoyable as it was, I thought it was okay. I wasn't blown
Damn it,
away.
man.
I wasn't blown away, but I thought it was shot really well. The action was good. They didn't just tease Kong; he was definitely there from go.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
I thought it had a good story, but you know, it was okay.
Just okay.
It was okay. It didn't blow my mind, and I think because a lot of it was given away. Like, I felt like in a lot of the promo stuff, it gave a lot away. So I wasn't like surprised by certain things, or I knew certain things were kind of gonna happen. So
Yeah.
the one thing that I can say that was surprising, but didn't make it a great movie or a spectacular movie was John C. Reilly. His character through the entire thing, man, I felt was hilarious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like
he was
he
really
was
good.
just even just subtle things about him. I think he's just a funny guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's played some heavy stuff back in the day, and he's done. I think he was in Magnolia, and he was in Chicago.
I don't even watch those.
You haven't watched any of those?
No. Sorry, man. I apologize.
I know.
I fell to life again.
Yeah, I know. Well, Chicago was a musical. Do you watch musicals?
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. I watched Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. La La Land, which is great, but that's not
Oh yeah.
our wheelhouse.
No, not that either. Did you like La La Land?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it
Good.
yet. Okay, we'll talk about that off air. But yeah, I thought it was good. Acted well. Brie Larson was, I think, just eye candy pretty much. She didn't say much or do much.
Dude, from the beginning, I've been saying that,
Yeah,
right?
you did.
Come on now.
You could have used her. I think she could have done something else.
Yeah.
We could have had some other actress in there, and it would have been just okay, just as fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm glad she was there.
Yeah. No. I mean, she definitely she did a very good job at that role. Like, I think anybody else you would have put in there, it wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think there would have been very much that would have been missed.
Yeah.
You know, if that makes sense. Like, I think we would have been okay.
I was having a difficult time not thinking about her as
Captain Marvel.
yes.
It's exactly the same problem I had. I was like,
man, that's awesome.
I was like, how is this going to translate into
Yeah.
like Captain Marvel? Like, and I think that maybe took me out of it a little bit, but I
Yeah.
think she did a great job. So like,
Yep.
I mean, it was cool. They
And
didn't
I was
distract
like,
too much.
Nick Fury's in here. You got
Yeah.
Sam Jackson. You got the Nova Corps with. you got Loki and Captain Marvel. How are they not going to win?
Yeah, that was very true.
But yeah,
I didn't even think about it or put it together that way.
Good
awesome.
stuff. All right, so
Spoilers.
Good. It was good.
It was good.
Okay, so spoilers.
Spoilers, but we're not going to go. I don't know. I like to preface it. Sometimes we will definitely say on here, stop.
Collaborate and
Listening. No, just stop listening
Yeah.
if you don't want any spoilers because it will really ruin the movie for you. I don't think this is one of those movies. Like, I think even if you listen to the rest of this thing, there's not enough spoilers in here. We're not going to talk about little details of things, I don't think, or things that like Eric said already. Like, there's nothing that's going to be surprising about this movie that like you need a twist or something to not be revealed by the time that the movie's over. To not keep listening through spoilers. So, but we're definitely going spoilers now.
Yeah, super spoilers.
Super spoilers. What do you
Yeah.
mean super spoilers?
Well, super spoilers in.
Go ahead. We're getting into this territory now, so
Okay.
you can speak.
Okay. People die. But that's not the main reason. Like,
People
for spoilers.
just don't die. Everybody does.
Yeah,
It's just about-
most, if not all, people die. There's like a handful of people that are left. But I mean, I think just like right out of the gate, like they show you Kong and they kind of set up the preface of World War is happening. I think it's World War One that's happening. Is it two?
No.
What war is it?
The Vietnam War.
No, nerd.
What?
The
Okay. The very
first scene.
Gotcha. It's World War II.
Okay, so World War II is going on, and guy from Japan, guy from the U.S.
Dogfighting.
Dogfight, crash, land on this island, and boom,
More fighting.
More fighting
Land
ensues.
fighting.
Land, they both crash, and so as soon as they get out of the plane, they start going after each other, and they fight, and Kong is there, and it interrupts their fighting. And so that's like your introduction to like, whoa, this is crazy island times.
Yeah.
But
I like the way they did like the rest of the elements going on from there, right? Like how they kind of set up like nobody's discovered this island for a little while, right? So like whole radar not being able to detect through the clouds that it's a perpetual like storm cloud that circles this island, and that's why nobody's ever found it, and that makes it isolated. And dude, I like there's so many little things like already off the bat with that stuff. I really loved the way, because it's set in the 70s, right? Like right after the Vietnam War. It's like literally the day that the Vietnam War is ending. And one of the I dislike sometimes when movies will like they kind of force the era on you, right? So like the entire soundtrack will be like all 70s music because the movie's based in the 70s and like that's obviously where it was.
Yeah.
And like this wasn't just about putting 70s music in there. Like every time they did it, it was like the music was actually being played there.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like a record being turned on.
Oh,
or like
yeah.
They're at the club and you hear the music from the club and that continues on as being part of the soundtrack.
So they had like Creedence playing in The Attack. They had when they were in the nightclub looking for people, they were playing The Doors, and they were also playing Grace Slick or what is her name? Jefferson Airplane. So like
Yeah.
they had some great like 70s bands I still listen to today. So I felt right at home.
That's awesome. It was good,
Yeah.
man. But I love the way they did it. You know, it was all part of like the actual things that were going on, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just like gratuitous, like, oh, here's another song for the soundtrack. You don't know why it's playing, but it's a song from the 70s.
Yeah.
Like, so I really like the way they kind of just like threw in those little nods here and there. Like that was really
Very
cool.
Forrest Gumpy type soundtrack during
Yeah.
those times.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was cool.
It was awesome. It was cool. Like I like the way they did that. Dude, the way freaking Kong, like that helicopter scene is, dude, one of the best like ground to air battles like ever, dude. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
Just because, like, giant
okay.
monkey swatting things out of the air. That was
and it
so
came out of
damn
nowhere,
good.
and he was just like pissed off. He was like, "What the hell is happening?"
Dude, and then the way they justify that too. That's
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I'm telling you why I really love this movie, just because of all that little stuff. But go ahead.
they do tie it in very well. Like their explanations of why they're doing things. It's just like, hey, just not to do them. It's like we're figuring out that this, you know, the story that they give is they're trying to figure out the ground depth.
Yes.
And so they have to do these explosions to see how deep it goes. But is that really what was going on, or were they just doing explosions because they knew Kong was there, or they knew something was there?
No, they were trying to map like the bottom underneath of what it was, because the whole point is like, dang it,
The hollow Earth theory.
yes,
Oh yeah.
yes, and that's exactly what it comes back to. At first, they just say, "Oh, like they're trying to find the density of the Earth," but it's really because they're trying to find those caves underneath that, basically the whole hollow Earth theory.
Yeah.
Which was to me was awesome, and then the fact that like they later go on and explain like, hey, like you dropping those bombs like was awakening these creatures, and Kong doesn't like that because he's trying to protect the island against those things.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like all of it really fell into place. It was really like pretty damn
Yeah,
good.
they definitely
thought
did
out.
their homework on it,
Yeah.
and given the backstory to it, I mean, it's really good. It is good. I just
Yeah.
wasn't blown away. I guess maybe because I was expecting, exactly what I was expecting. So it met my expectations, but they were meh. No, they weren't meh. They were good. It was good.
It's a good movie, man.
It's a good one, but it's not great. And maybe because I didn't see the very end, and we'll talk about the very end.
But
towards the
see,
very
I don't know,
end.
man. I was already excited before that. Like, I was already like, as soon as the credits started rolling, I was like, damn it, that was so much fun to watch. Like, that
Yeah.
was really good. And just because they plug a lot of those little plot holes, you know, like stuff that nobody thinks of to plug up or
Yeah.
wants to explain away or anything like that. And especially during an action movie, right? Like,
Yeah.
an action movie already a lot of times does not have that great of a plot. Like the plot is thin. It's just enough to get you from point A to point B.
Yeah.
You know, and you can end up poking holes through the plot like so bad. And in this one, you can, but they at least do a decent job of like trying to plug up some of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like trying to make it so that you're not just like, oh, it's just not explained, period, and that's it. Like it's something stupid. They do a good job of like tying things together and kind of
Yeah.
like rounding things out. And it felt like they thought about things for a little bit. And dude,
Yeah.
like I super appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know what I really enjoy too? The other creatures of the island.
Yeah.
Dude, those freaking bugs
Yeah.
were nuts, and the birds.
Yes.
And the ants they didn't show, but they sounded like birds apparently.
Yes.
I thought that was awesome.
I was waiting for the payoff of the ants. I was like, oh, I guess they're not showing it.
Yeah, I think that would have been an awesome little like after credit scene of just like one of the ants like chewing on one of the guys that had killed. But you know, but dude, that spider scene. Oh
Dude.
man, that guy got like
Impaled.
through the mouth hole. Was crazy.
Dude, that was nuts.
Yeah,
man.
and super unexpected. I didn't expect them to show it because it is a PG-13 movie. You know,
Right, it was pretty damn violent for PG-13. Are
Yeah.
you sure it was PG-13?
I don't think it was R. Well, okay, and here's another thing.
Okay, we got a red band trailer at the beginning of ours, so I was expecting it to be R.
I did too. I
Okay.
did. What it for Alien?
Alien.
right?
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, super weird because there was a freaking lot of kids in my movie theater, like a lot.
Yeah.
And not just like, hey, like you're 8 years old or whatever. Like 3 and 4 year olds were in there, and they were like running around. And
Oh my god.
And I don't know, there was cops.
Maybe that's why
in
you
there.
didn't enjoy the movie.
Maybe so. And there was some cops in
Dude,
there.
it was the experience. Now that I'm thinking about it, because you went to a really bad theater.
I did.
Maybe that's why you didn't like it.
And
I don't know.
I don't, because there's assigned seating, but people were still moving around, taking other people's seats. They had to tell them to get up and leave.
Yeah.
A few people. I don't know. I think maybe that's it, and maybe
That
I'll
bled
just,
into it, I think, a little bit at least.
I don't know. And then I went by myself. I haven't gone by myself to the movie theater since I don't know how long.
Yeah.
But not knocking it or anything. Definitely. And maybe I got to get back into it. I mean, but I don't know. It
Maybe
felt
just
weird.
at a different theater too.
Yeah, and then not at my home theater. It just felt weird. not like the theater I have at my house, but like we usually go to another theater that serves food and beer in there, but this one didn't. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything about it was off.
Yeah.
So and then I didn't stay till the end, but but I think overall was done really well. Kind of the little trope that I didn't like was that whole Billy trope with Dr. Doom. Like, dear Billy, you're a good kid.
Oh,
I'm on my way home.
What? You didn't like that?
Nah, I thought that was a little played out.
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's just because, like, that's what a bunch of guys, like, in the military, I think, would have done, or any group of guys doing kind of stuff like that. Like, it would have been one of those things that kind of ties and bonds everybody together.
Not that was in itself was bad. I don't know. I think the way he played it was not good. I mean, that guy's been in a few things. Well, one, he was Dr. Doom in Four Stick. Two, he was in Black Mirror, which the Black Mirror episode that he was in about being able to record your memories and stuff and being able to play them back at the flip of a finger.
Damn, I need to watch more of Black Mirror.
That was a really good episode. He was like the main protagonist in that one. But I mean, he can do some good stuff. But I don't know. I think he didn't just. I felt like he could have played that better. But yeah, I thought more of the things in there were good. I thought it was a good movie. But what about the ending, John? What'd you think? How
you
it
gonna go
ended?
all the way to the ending already?
Well, then what else would you? Okay, John C. Reilly's character. Let's talk about John C. Reilly.
Oh my goodness, I was gonna talk about a few other things, but go ahead.
Oh, okay, what are we gonna talk about?
No, go ahead, John C. Reilly. Let's do it.
John C. Reilly. Okay. I thought he was amazing. I really even just the silent lines when you first run into him. Okay, because at the very beginning he ends up being the one of the guys that crashed on the island at the very beginning. Right. So it's like 21 years later, and he's still stuck there, and he's the same old guy, but like everybody else, like there's other indigenous people on the island, and they're like mutes. They don't talk. Yeah. And he's just like super out there. Just
it seems like he's the only one who's been talking for like.
Yeah. Like,
well, you know what?
He talks enough for everybody.
But I love that, like, I mean, they never show it, and they don't do any, like, flashbacks or anything like that, but apparently he became friends with the Japanese pilot who was there, and I guess they lived out their lives until he passed away. Like, I thought that was really, really cool. And the fact that he was like, dude, he just lost his friend, like, he was his friend for a long time. And it didn't seem like it had been that long ago that he had lost his friend who'd been his friend for a long time. Yeah. And it seems like he taught him to use the samurai sword. Like, dude, I thought that was like really, really cool. Like it was nice that they like touched on it, but they didn't necessarily have to spend a lot of time showing a bunch of that backstory or flashbacks or any of that crap. Like, dude, freaking awesome. Like, yeah, dude, and the way he played those parts, golly, man, like just some great lines that he's throwing in there. Yeah. I love the way they use the environment overall. Like that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about and mention is just like. I mean, even then, like, so they have that shrine, right, to Kong, with all the murals kind of painted across different rocks that you have to line up particularly to see what that actually is. Like, that was cool. I love the way that they use, like, the fog in some places or the color or, like, smoke bombs going off to, like, create an atmosphere of something. Dude, the way they used fire, like, in a bunch of that stuff was, like, really freaking cool. It was, like, really creative, like, way of doing it. One of the things that I really love, one of my favorite scenes, just because everybody does this and they do it in a different way, and theirs was so good, but I can't remember whose character it was that was taking pictures. I don't know if it was like John Goodman's character that was taking pictures, but all of a sudden gets eaten.
Oh,
but
yeah,
the camera flash keeps going off.
Oh, yeah. He wasn't taking pictures. He was like, he was taking pictures. Yes. He was setting up the flash, and it was kind of like going crazy a little
Yeah,
bit.
but I mean, like when he gets eaten, the Flash just continues to go off.
Dude,
like,
that was an awesome scene.
dude,
that reminded
creative,
me,
man. Like,
that reminded me of Jurassic Park 3.
yes, that's exactly what I thought about.
When he ate the guy with the satellite phone.
Yeah.
And the satellite phone was ringing, and they're like, "Oh, it's your phone ringing." "No, it's your phone." "I don't have a phone." And then they
Yeah.
turn around, and he's like breathing heavy right behind him, like
Yeah.
the huge old
Dinosaur thing.
dinosaur face long thing.
Oh, man.
Dude, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, that was really cool. Like, I love the way they did it there. I love the way they did it in this one. Like, and it just created such a great moment of tension. Like, they're all sitting there, and then all of a sudden this flash just keeps going off, and it's like further and further around them. Like, they don't know where it's coming from. Like, the flash of light like pops up every once in a while. Like,
Yeah.
damn it, man, it was really good. Like,
It's
but I love the way
crazy.
they did that. Like, throughout the movie, there's a bunch of little stuff like that where they they used the environment very well around them to create like moments of tension, moments of like excitement. Like, dude, I mean, the whole spider thing that we just talked about, like him
Yeah.
getting impaled through the mouth, like, and all of a sudden they're surrounded by all of these reeds and they don't know which ones are like the spider legs. Like,
Yeah.
dude, freaking awesome, man. Like, it was really, really cool. I don't know. There was just so many little things that I liked about this movie, man. It was so good. So much fun to watch.
Yeah. Okay. So what about the ending? Tying it all together.
Okay. Bring it all home.
Bring it all home. So there was the ending was awesome. I thought it was great how they showed like they were talking about like how John C. Reilly was his family she wouldn't have waited.
Yeah.
And apparently we don't know if she did or not, but he comes home and she's there and she's shocked to see him, all older.
Yeah.
And that he's returned and he's getting to hang out at home with his son, watch a baseball game with his hot dog and beer and chill out. So I thought that was a good way they wrapped up the ending for him. But the after credits sequence, I walked out, but you talk about it, John.
I don't know why you did that. I mean,
know.
you've seen it now, though.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff online about it.
So
and,
I'm not huge into like all the monster movie stuff. Like not because I don't like it or I didn't want to be. I just was never exposed to it when I was younger.
Yeah.
So like I'm still trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
Like I know Godzilla and I've watched a lot of the old Godzilla movies now at this point. But it was always like way after the fact, and I didn't grow up watching them. I don't know all the names of everything.
Yeah.
Like I wish I did. Maybe not that hard because I obviously haven't learned it still. But like I like it and I enjoy it. But yeah, dude, like Godzilla, like the company. Dang it. It's gonna bother me now. I can't remember the name of the company. Monarch. So Monarch is keeping track of all these monsters and how they're coming up. So, like they're show like more pictures and cave painting type stuff of Godzilla, Mothra.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other two are.
It's Rodan and oh man, who's the other one? The multi-headed creature. It's killing me right now. Hold on.
It's like Hydra or something.
Not Hydra, but Ghidra. Yeah, so multi-headed creature, multi-headed dragon, pretty much was supposed to be larger than Godzilla back in the day. And the cave paintings that they show for that one, I didn't. Okay, so when they showed Mothra, like you knew it was a giant moth, right?
Yeah.
Where was it? Did they show like where it was, or was it in the island, or was it?
No,
just...
they were all like cave paintings.
Oh, they were just cave.
All
paintings.
of them, yeah.
All of them. Okay.
Like all of them were just cave paintings. So like, but it was like freaking cool, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I kind of like I know that they're all just other monsters that are out there because I showed Godzilla and they showed Mothra, right?
Yeah.
So I knew that much about it, and dude, but just the fact that like other people are getting so excited about this, and other people that know a lot more and a lot better of like what it is, like, dude, I'm so freaking pumped for what they can bring with this. Dude, that's another thing. I love that they addressed like his size. You know, like King Kong's size.
that's right.
Not only he's big already, bigger than other King Kongs that we've had in the past. But like, I love that even just it's a little one-liner. Like, oh, he's gonna get bigger. He's just a baby. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yes, like awesome. Like, bring it on.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. Like, I'm super excited just to see how quickly they're gonna turn this out. Also, so it's coming out in 2019. King of the Monsters, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and then right after that, it's Godzilla versus King Kong.
That's awesome.
Yeah. A little fact, also a little tidbit. Millie Bobby Brown, she's set to star in Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
What?
Yep.
That's cool. Hopefully, it's not a Bryan Cranston thing.
Oh man, I know.
She's in there for like 5 minutes, and then that's it.
Well, I'm trying to see like where they all fit in the whole timeline. But Ken Watanabe is also supposed to be in Godzilla King of the Monsters. So he was the monarch, like the main monarch guy in Godzilla.
Okay.
So I don't know if he, like, if it's going to be set in that same timeline, like how, like, or like, is it supposed to be like fast forward to 2014? Is it going to be the same cast of King of Kong that's going to be in that?
I doubt it, man, because they got to go forward in time, you know, because like Godzilla was already set in modern times, so I mean you can't really do too much to help that. So
I don't know, man. I think this is super awesome in the way they're trying to tie everything together, and it looks really cool, man. I'm excited about everything coming out.
Yeah, I'm super pumped, man. Like it just seems really cool. Dude, super excited to watch this movie, man. Like it was really, really like fun for me to watch. I'm really sad that you didn't like it as much as I liked it, because I came out of that movie super pumped.
I know you didn't. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right, man. That's what happens. That's what happens when you go to a crappy theater to watch the movie.
I know.
Nah. Anyway. Anything else? We done?
Yeah. Well, other kind of quick thing. I really like the way John C. Reilly played it. He may get his own spinoff, Skull Island spinoff.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
So I don't know. Maybe it's his own Skull Island thing. You know, maybe like his time on the island.
Backstory? Or...
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
Who knows? That's cool. I'm gonna throw that in there. Yeah, man.
So link will be in the description.
It'll be in the description if you want to read more about what possibly could happen from...
It'd be nice if you talked into that microphone, too.
Oh, yeah. So throw it in the description. What might happen with John C. Reilly's character. Maybe he'll get his own spinoff where he's back on the island. So that'd be cool.
Yeah. I like it, dude.
Cool, man. Where can the nice people find us, sir?
Dude, the nice people can find us playing Switch all day long, every day, all day. Whenever I don't have other things to do. No, just kidding. You can find us on twitter.com/Kenobi's Corner. Twitter user @Kenobi's Corner. If you want to have a conversation, if you want to tweet at us, tell us how well we're doing or how terrible we're doing, or congrats on 50 shows, we'll definitely take that. Like,
for sure.
50 episodes in. I'm super excited. Hopefully we're getting better at this, and hopefully we're getting better weekly and not worse. So if we are getting worse, just tweet at us and let us know.
Yeah,
please.
Definitely.
We post to soundcloud.com/Kenobi's-Corner. You can find us on your favorite podcasting platform, whether that be iTunes, or Google Play, or any of the other ones that are out there from just aggregate from RSS feeds. Just search Kenobi's Corner. You should be able to find us. If you don't find us on one of the ones you like to listen to, let us know and we'll do our best to get on that platform as well. Other than that, you can find us on YouTube. I don't know how to do the URL. I say it every time and then I start and I don't know.
YouTube.com, I think /Kenobi's Corner.
/Kenobi's Corner. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So either way, search for us on YouTube. You should be able to find us there. We post the episodes there also, but that's also a good place if you want to drop some comments and talk to us. I know pretty much everybody now these days has a Google account, so that's the easiest way to get a hold of us. That you can get a hold of us there as well. Other than that, thanks for listening.
Yeah, and then until next time, enjoy yourselves and each other.